Force is uncontrollable as Hulk and Kong collide in the pulsating heart of the black jungle. It's not just a clash, it's a primal explosion that shakes the very air. The initial impact is of indescribable violence, a deafening roar that uproots the oldest and most gigantic trees like mere weeds, while the ground convulses, sending seismic waves propagating for miles. A cloud of dust and green debris, remnants of the ancient forest, ascends to the heavens, obscuring the sun. Hulk and Kong's gazes fix on each other, pure fury and unyielding determination, a mutual recognition of a power that defies human comprehension. Hulk, with his titanic muscular mass, immediately seeks dominance through brute force. His fists are hammers of massive destruction, each punch aimed at crushing, at annihilating. He tries to grab Kong, his green hands like pincers capable of crushing mountains, aiming to trap the giant ape in a crushing embrace. But Kong is not just strength, he is the personification of primal agility. His reflexes are of almost unbelievable speed for his size, allowing him to dodge Hulk's most brutal blows by mere millimeters, feeling the displaced wind from each massive fist. He responds with rapid charges, each charge of his colossal weight propelled by muscles that seem made of steel and stone. Kong doesn't fight blindly, he uses the colossal trees of the black jungle not just as obstacles, but as vital footholds, propelling himself with the elasticity of the forest to gain speed and height, transforming the very landscape into his ally. The fight, which began as a direct clash, quickly moves to rougher terrain, filled with steep cliffs and rushing rivers that snake like giant veins through the jungle. Kong, demonstrating an astute intelligence that sets him apart from his more impulsive opponent, uses the environment strategically. He scales an almost vertical cliff in a matter of seconds, with surprising agility for his size, dodging Hulk's furious attacks that try to reach his new vantage point. From his temporary perch, Kong does not hesitate. He tears gigantic blocks of rock from the cliff, breaking them from the mountain face with terrifying force, and hurls them at the emerald giant. Hulk, with his unyielding fury, does not try to dodge. He simply charges through the rain of stones, smashing them with his fists or using his body as an unstoppable shield. With each piece of rock that shatters upon contact, the sound of explosions echoes through the forest, a testament to his almost absolute invulnerability. The battle is not limited to the ground. Kong, persistent, leaps between the treetops, moving with a speed that defies his size, trying to flank Hulk and attack from unexpected angles. He swings from vines as thick as tree trunks, launching himself at Hulk with the full weight of his body. Hulk, however, does not fall behind. He uses his incredible leaping ability to reach Kong, no matter where the ape tries to take refuge. Each leap of the emerald giant is a micro-calamity, leaving a trail of destruction in the forest, opening clearings and craters where dense vegetation once stood. Hulk's fury is not static, it increases exponentially with every blow Kong manages to land, every scratch on his jade skin. He begins to unleash powerful shockwaves with each punch, waves of energy that not only displace the air but disintegrate the vegetation around him, expanding the area of devastation. His eyes, once a mere emerald reflection, now glow intensely with unrestrained gamma energy, pulsing with raw power. Kong, despite his colossal resilience and his armor-thick hide, begins to show the first signs of fatigue and superficial injuries. Cuts open where Hulk's claws strike him, and his breathing becomes heavier. He realizes that Hulk's rage makes him not only stronger but also more unpredictable and dangerous, forcing him to move more cautiously and rethink his attack strategies. The fight then reaches an unexpected turning point, a brief lapse in Hulk's guard, and Kong seizes it masterfully. In a swift, calculated move, worthy of a supreme predator, the ape manages to knock Hulk down. It is a moment of triumph for Kong. He does not hesitate. He pins the emerald giant to the ground with one of his massive paws, the strength of his arm enough to immobilize the enraged titan for a crucial time. Then, Kong begins to unleash a brutal sequence of powerful blows, a barrage of fists that strike Hulk's body. Each blow is a hollow, terrifying sound that echoes throughout the jungle, an incessant hammering. For a few tense moments, the balance of the fight seems to tip decisively in the ape's favor, with Kong keeping Hulk immobilized, delivering attacks that seem capable of cracking the very planet. The emerald giant, trapped under the weight and incessant blows, roars in frustration, pain, and uncontrollable rage. His muscles contract and relax in a desperate effort to free himself, gamma energy bubbling beneath his skin, seeking an outlet. With a primal roar of fury that shakes not only the ground but the very foundations of the black jungle, Hulk unleashes a massive explosion of gamma energy. It's not just a push, it's a shockwave that sweeps everything in its path, violently sending Kong flying away. His skin, now, not only glows but pulses intensely with an even more vivid green, as if cosmic power were about to erupt. He rises, not just back to his feet, but transformed, appearing even more powerful, invincible, and indomitable than before, driven by renewed rage and an inexhaustible torrent of gamma energy. Hulk attacks Kong with overwhelming force, his blows becoming faster, more precise, and more devastating than at any other point in the fight. Kong is forced to retreat, his own attacks now seeming less effective against the Emerald Giant's renewed fury. He tries to defend himself, absorbing the blows, seeking openings, but the intensity of Hulk's power is overwhelming. The fight transforms into a chaotic whirlwind of blows and defenses, with both titans exhibiting unbelievable resilience and an unrelenting will to win, ignoring the pain and injuries accumulating on their bodies. The battle reaches its chilling climax. Hulk and Kong, now exhausted, their monumental bodies covered in visible wounds, deep scratches, purple bruises, bloodstains, green for Hulk, dark red for Kong, but with an unwavering determination shining in their eyes, face each other again. Neither beast seems willing to give an inch. The air in the black jungle, already dense with dust and impact vapor, becomes charged with an almost palpable tension. But suddenly, the ground begins to tremble violently, a tremor that far surpasses any tremor caused by their own fight. It's not an impact tremor, but a deep, resonant one that seems to come from the bowels of the earth itself. A strong, mysterious light emanates from the center of the black jungle, shining with increasing intensity through the dense foliage and illuminating the battle arena. The two titans, at the height of their fury, abruptly stop fighting. Their gazes, previously fixed on each other, now turn towards the source of the light. Remember, here you decide.